the free Photoshop course that you're about to watch is just a small part of our Adobe Graphics full course bundle. So if you also want to master Adobe Illustrator with my teaching style and also be able to acquire your certificate of completion, you can tap the first link in the description right now and get your access with a fraction of cost. Also mentionable that this course is brought up to you by the Takeoff College, the smartest alternative currently available to the traditional education. With all that being said, I'm very excited to get started, so let's go. So the last thing that I want to talk about in the software is the concept of saving. So I have created this project and I want to save it. And Photoshop provides us with plenty of different options. So the first one is PSD. What PSD is all about is just a project of Adobe Photoshop. Sorry. I'm trying to make some changes over here. Okay. So what I was saying was that yes, PSD is a Photoshop project. So if I go to File and click Save, you will see that I can choose wherever I want to save it. I can give it a name, and in this drop down, I can choose Photoshop PSD, and by doing that and pressing Save, I will be able to save my project. So if I close all of these, save changes to that, no. So I remove all of these, I close my Photoshop entirely, and over here, as you see, I have this PSD file of mine. I can rename it whenever I want. So this is the name to my project. I say the project, for example, and I can double click in order to open it. And if I open it, you will see that PSD provides us with all the changes that we have made to the project, with all the layers and with all the effects and everything. So PSD is about keeping everything. And just like that, as you see, over here, I'm having all the layers of mine and my project editable in a PSD file. So this is what PSD saves is all about. The next format that we have inside Photoshop and we can export to is PDF. So if I go to File, Save As this time, and open this drop down and choose Photoshop PDF and click Save, and wait a little bit, as you see, a settings to that PDF is opened up over here. So I have plenty of options, compression options, etc. So I use this preset and click Save PDF. Yes. And now if I come to my desktop, as you see, I have my PSD file. So I have my project converted to a PDF file. So by double clicking, I can always open it up. And this is, as you see, my project over here in the PDF format. And this is how we can export our PSD files, our Photoshop projects, to PDF. Another exporting option inside Photoshop is images. So in order to export to image, either it's whether it is a PNG file or a JPG file. So these are the two main photo formats that we have. We can always come to File, click Export instead of Save and Save As. So this time we're on Export. And we have Quick Export as PNG. We don't want that. We want Export As. So if I click that, as you see, we have the Export As window opened over here. We have format, so it can be either PNG or JPG. We also have GIF possible over here. So I say I want a JPG. For JPG, we have a quality bar. This quality bar will either decrease or increase the quality, but as well will affect the size of our document directly. So the file size, if we set quality to the highest, will be at its highest. If we set it to the lowest, the quality will be low, but the size will be low as well. So I set it to 6, for example. We have the size of our export, so we can change it. For example, our project is in a specific size, but we want to make a smaller or a bigger export to our project. So we can do that. We can do that by scale. So if I say 200%, this will be double the size of my project, whatever. I set it back to 100, and by clicking export, I will be able to specify a place, click save, and now my JPG file is exported, as you see over here. So there's a point I want to make. In order to make that point, I unlock this background and remove it. I want to make my project transparent. And then I come to File, click Export, Export As, and again go the same path. So I save it to JPG again, export. Yes. So as you see, I'm having transparency over here, but my JPG will show it in white for me because this is JPG. This is an average image. But we also have PNG, export as, this time PNG. So PNG will keep the transparent parts transparent by checking this transparency over here. And if I click export and again go the same path to choose where I want to export my project to, you will see that the PNG export is transparent, unlike the JPG one. And this is how we can make exports and saves in different formats from our Photoshop project. So these are all that we had for Photoshop. You have come a long way right now, and this lesson was the actual main lesson inside this course. This was the essentials lesson. And all the upcoming lessons and updates to the course are bonuses, which are all project oriented in order to make you a professional Photoshopist. You are now a Photoshopist. You can call yourself that one because you are completely familiar with the essentials of the software. But now, in order to get pro, you need to do a lot of professional projects, and we will do them in the upcoming lessons and updates for the course. It was such a great enthusiasm to be with you. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope this course has helped you with your skills and you liked it. Take care.